The 99 Nights in the Forest update is dropping in 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. We got the cultist placing down an ice block. Another ice block. Definitely making a snowman. Get the arms. And he made a cultist. Okay, great. The snowman was just born and you already are corrupting him. What is that though? I thought they were just adding polar bears. Yeah, there's mammoths in the game now. Or at least that's what it looks like. Interesting. We also have 4 event badges. Craft 10 warm items of clothing. You get a limited throne furniture, 4 diamonds for completing a mystery action, find the ice temple, there is no way, then defeat 10 mammoths and 20 polar bears. So yeah, mammoths are probably stronger than polar bears because you have to defeat less of them, and then you get a limited snowman furniture. This is cool, but let's see, did they add any new classes? We also can see here though, valuable loot, dangerous new enemies, but I'm not seeing any new classes. That's interesting. I wonder if they added any. And in this update, we're gonna play Alien just so that we can get some progress pretty fast. All right, map looks somewhat normal. Don't think I noticed anything new. Crafting bench though, I don't think I see anything new just yet. Looks the same for right now. So let's just progress and see what we can find. All right, level 3 fire. I'm also gonna get the map because I think that, wait, I see a snow tree. All right, I think the snow is already right here. But what is that right there? Warm clothing. Maybe this isn't the snow biome. Oh, no, this is definitely the snow biome. Okay, so maybe this is your cold meter, and if your cold meter goes down to the bottom, you then start losing health, and then the warm clothing will help the cold meter stay up. So let's get a map real quick, because I'm wondering if the map will change to show the white for the snow, kind of like how the map shows green because everything is grass, or at least everything was grass. Place the map down. Yeah, okay, it does turn into white. So the snow biome, you'll be able to tell where it is if you look on the map, and I can see that we have the warm clothing trader here as well, which I'm kind of glad he's right next to the edge because otherwise I would die. Let's see what he sells it for. If we go inside, we're pretty warm. He has a fire here. Or actually, I don't even think it's a cellar. I think you just have to craft it yourself. Arctic fox hat, 4 temperature. This one is 6 temperature with 2 polar bear pelts. Then here we have one Arctic fox, 1 bunny foot, and here we just have 2 bunny feet. So it's only the hats that give you the warm clothing, it seems, and they make you last maybe a lot longer, especially with this polar bear hat. That's got to make you last an insanely long time. So for now, let's loot up and try to get some earmuffs. There we go. Got a spear that'll be useful. We can get the next crafting bench. Then I also want to get the sundial and a farm plot for food. Then we're gonna go get the first kid, and then also try to get some bunny feet because I need it for the pelt tray. Oh, there we go. First try. They might have buffed the drop because of this new update. Oh yeah, 2 in a row. They buffed the drop. There we go. Got the first kid. Just need 1 more bunny foot, and then we can go explore a little bit more of the new biome. I wonder how long this biome's gonna last though, because it does seem to be a limited thing. All right, first kid is safe. Let's go get 1 more bunny foot. Interesting. I haven't gotten one out of the last 3, I believe. So maybe I just got insanely lucky with those first 2. That might have been just the most insane luck I've had in a long time. No, okay, there we go. Yeah, I think they definitely buffed the drop because that was pretty fast. But now we have a lot of food, 2 bunny feet. So let's go craft our earmuffs and explore more of the snow biome, because if there's better loot in there, then I do want to take it. So that way we can get our kids faster, we can get our campfire upgraded faster, and we'll just see what's out there. So let's see. Earmuffs, put these 2 here, and we got the earmuffs. That was pretty fast. Now it looks like I'm listening to some music. All right, yeah. Our coal meter's going down. Not incredibly fast, but a little bit slower than before. We have an icicle here as well. That's interesting. Can you break this? No, okay, I don't think so. We have one of those things that shows you where the treasure chests are, right? Okay, no, this one's just showing me where the warm clothing is. So I think we have to upgrade the fire, and then we can go see more. So right now, just gonna get a bunch of good stuff. All right, I should have enough to get me to the next fire level. There we go. So now we can use our earmuffs to go see what's out there. And I think maybe, if I'm correct, with each new fire we get a new animal. So right now fire level 4 will be the Arctic fox, then the polar bear for level 5, and finally level 6 would be where we find the mammoth. And yep, right there, already seeing the Arctic foxes. Oh, okay. They're hostile. I thought they would be friendly. Okay, they don't chase you for much, though, or very long. I'm interested to see. What do we have out here? We have a tire. We have a polar bear. Do not want to get near him. We have some alright loot. Looks like we have some kind of a morgue right here. There is a lot of good loot here, though. It is actually pretty good. I do have to leave, though. I'm about to die of the cold. I wonder how fast it takes your health down. I'm gonna have a bandage out just in case. Or maybe you just freeze to death instantly. Wait, what? That's it? You just can't sprint? Okay, that's actually not bad. I thought you you were gonna start slowly losing health, like when you run out of hunger. But I guess, hey, if it's only not sprinting, that's pretty good. You don't just die, but it also does give you some danger in terms of being around the polar bears, because if you can't sprint, you're pretty much dead. But we did get some really good loot, so I think what I want to do is continue looting over there. I also want to get some wood for right now, so that way we can get a crock pot and get a more stable food source. But so far, I actually like this update. If you're more of a sweaty player, you can go loot the winter biome, then you can get better loot, or if not, you could just loot the normal biome. But we're also getting aliens tonight, so I guess that's pretty cool. All right, just got a ton of wood. Gonna get the next crafting bench, a crock pot, and an extra farm plot. There we go. We also got a raid tonight, so we're gonna take care of this, and then we're gonna go explore more of the snow biome to get our fire up, and then we can explore even more. I'm also gonna get the compass for when we need to go get the kids. It's turning daytime, so let's go explore more of the snow biome. I don't think I've explored all of it yet, maybe to the edge, but there is still more. There is a lot of loot too. I do have to remember though that the bar at the bottom is for sprinting, so even if I'm dying and have bandages, if a polar bear finds me, I'm pretty much dead. We do have some log cabins back here, 2 chairs, a frozen chest. Interesting, okay. I think hitting the chest does make your ice meter go down, but the ice meter goes back up because we're inside of a house, which is weird though, because there's not even a fire on. There's just wood sitting there. I'm wondering how good these chests are though, because this does look different from any other chests I've seen. Getting close, or we may even have enough to get the next fire. Got another chest in here, also frozen, and what seems to be a fishing hole. Okay, that's interesting. This house does not give me any warmth, so I'm gonna go back in here, get my warmth up, and then we'll go back. There we go. Wondering what you get out of these, or maybe there are better winter chests. What? Is that a snowball? What in the world do you do with a snowball? I'm wondering, maybe you throw it at polar bears or mammoths or something and that damages them? No idea why it would damage them, but maybe it's a cosmetic thing. I do see it throw. I don't know if it has any drop off. I can check. Yeah, okay, it does have drop off, so it's not a bullet. I'm wondering though, there is a polar bear back here, and I do want the polar bear pelt. Okay, it actually does damage them. That's interesting. It actually does a decent amount of damage too. So if I just spam it at the polar bears while not getting too close, although I missed a few, it did take out about half of their health, or half of its health. Deer's coming at me, so I'm gonna go back to the campfire, but we did take out one of the polar bears. I didn't see any pelt though. Might be able to get the next fire here as well. No, maybe not yet. Getting closer though. All right, about to turn back to day. Let's head back. We have 2 campfires down here. I'm wondering what that is, but so far this is a very interesting biome. It's a little bit harder, of course, but I do like it. I think it adds a lot more to the game and gives you a little bit more variety. Like right here, this is really good loot. I do want some Arctic felt, or fox felt as pelt. There we go. Fox pelt, okay, with a P. And they don't do too much damage. They're trying to kill me every 5 seconds, but they don't do too much damage. The one interesting thing though is that I don't think you can get woolly mammoth pelt, because in here I don't see a place to make it. I do have 3 Arctic fox. Wait, no, I only have 2. Okay, if I just get 1 more Arctic fox pelt, we can get the level 3 hat. So I think I'm gonna go do that. Or actually, it's technically level 4 because it has the 4 temperature bars. Got more fuel over here. This seems to be maybe not better loot, as in different, like a better fuel canister, or maybe there is, who knows where the woolly mammoths are, but it seems to be more dense, so maybe it is a little bit higher rarity. I just can't tell, but it definitely seems to have a lot more loot, a lot closer to each other. All right, I couldn't find a pelt, so we're gonna head back to the campfire. I'm gonna also try to get a wolf pelt because I do need that for the pelt trader. There we go. That way I can get a good axe, because I've been stuck with the old axe for a while. Put these 2 in here, getting close to fire level 5. All right, this should be enough to get us to the next fire level. So close. Wait, what? Started to snow. Am I gonna get cold out in the middle of nowhere now? I do see it's a little blue tint, or there is a little blue tint, but I don't see my ice meter going down. So maybe that means that the snow biome is extra cold right now, because other than that, I'm not seeing anything. It does count as rain on your fire as well, but this should be enough logs. There we go. We have the fire level 5. We're gonna now check out more of the snow biome. I do want the Arctic fox pelt, because that way I'll be able to survive probably a lot longer out here. Earmuffs aren't doing too much for me right now. This is weird. I think this is an igloo. Yeah, it does look to be. There's a chest in there, and also an Arctic fox. The deer's outside, and there's a wolf. Okay, this is not good. I'm gonna try to get back into the one house that I was just in. Turn on shift lock. Okay, deer's immune to light now. That's not good. I'm just gonna chill in here. We have 57 seconds. There might be a wolf or 2, but we have a spear. All right, morning is gone by. Now let's see what we can get. Another Arctic fox right here. Not getting any pelt. I think I got lucky with the first 2. I legit can't get any pelt right now. There we go. Okay, there's our 3rd pelt. We can go make the better hat and see what that gets us. We also also got a bunch of snowmen right here. Armor and a cultist gem underneath, which I think you can break. Maybe not. Maybe you need a strong axe for that. Oh, I'm not. I'm too cold to sprint now. That's not good. Maybe if I get in here, this looks like there's a fire in there. Yeah, there we go. Don't think there's a fire in here, but it's at least helping me. See what we can get out of this chest. Diamond, not bad. But now I'm gonna go craft the hat. Now let's craft our hat. There we go. So this looks actually pretty cool. We now have helmets and chest plates. So maybe in a future update, they'll add leggings and then boots, probably for different purposes. But now we should survive much longer out in the cold. So let's see what we can get. I do see an oil barrel already. So the loot is definitely better. Okay. Okay. I don't even want to know what is down there. Some kind of blue chest that might be this biome's version of a ruby chest. Got another igloo. Oh wait, no, that's the same one. Got a woolly mammoth stuck down there. There is a woolly mammoth right there. Okay. What is this? What? I think this is the ice temple. I read something about that in the Discord, I believe. I wonder if the mammoths are aggressive. No, the mammoths aren't aggressive. That's nice. Finally, an animal that doesn't want to kill me out here. But I can keep looting because the deer's at my base because there's a raid over there. So we can try to go to the ice temple and see what in the world is over there. At least that's what I think this is. Got a bunch of frozen cultists. So I don't know if anyone's going to jump out and kill me yet. Is that a feather? What in the world do you do with a feather? It's a huge feather too. All right, but my cold is about to run out. So I'm going to head back to the base and we're going to see what else is in that temple because that's definitely not it. I did see some frozen gem fragments as well as frozen cultist gems. So that's interesting. Oh, that is not good. Campfire is almost out. That is not good. And the fire's gone out. But thankfully it is still daytime. So we can take care of this and hopefully be fine. All right, we're good. I want to keep this feather off to the side because I have no idea why it's here. I don't think there are any animals with feathers in the game yet. Maybe there's something special about it. All right, today we're going to go get the second kid, get a little bit more for our base, and then we're going to head back to the ice temple. Okay, this dude is immune to light now. Okay, maybe they nerfed it, but that was a little too much. But that does seem to be different than normal. All right, we got the good bed. I do still need to go get the old bed, but we have trees right here. There we go. Got the old bed just before day. Now I need to go get the second kid. All right, we got the key. Got the second kid. What we're going to do for now is add our furniture around the base. This is a little bit bad of a boost pad placement, but we'll have to work around it. And then we'll go to the ice temple just because it is getting close to nighttime. So we're going to add our blue rug right here. Another one right here. Have some camping chairs around our farm. Maybe right next to the crock pot will be good. Add our trellises and then a nightstand we'll put next to the beds for right now. Just like this. Not going to build too crazy of a base, but might as well place the furniture that we have. I'm also glad I did not go to the ice temple. Deer's hungry tonight. All right. See what we can find over here. Another feather. 3 more feathers. Can I break this? I could get 3 forest gem fragments. That's pretty useful. Don't know why I would break the people out though. Doesn't really make sense. Get a chest right here. I do see the blue chest back there as well, but I am running low on my cold meter. Yeah, so I might have to get this later, but this is what we want. But I am about to run out, so I need to find a good place to hide. It's a good thing that the woolly mammoths aren't aggressive. Oh no, I'm about to run out too. Oh, that's not good. Oh, dude, that's really not good. Okay, I'm just gonna get a revive. I want to see what's in this update. We got to keep the run going. The pellet trader is also back today too, so we're gonna get the good axe. Need that. Now I'm gonna go get my stuff back. Okay, this is interesting. This doesn't look to be like a log cabin. Oh, this isn't good. I don't know. Dude, do not tell me there's gonna be an entity in the next update. It's hungry. It's probably at the ice temple. Hates sudden movement. It triangles and it molecules. Behavior is upgoing. I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's a stock about the entity's behavior and now they're making a ton of money, but this does not look good. I would assume that the deer is already an entity enough, so that's weird. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use that house or building to keep warming me up and then keep breaking down this center pillar right here. This is interesting. Okay, I think what I can do is I can just keep chopping this down, and as long as I don't... All right, that I was not warned of this. I was not informed. You did not have my informed consent to do this. Okay, well, if you try to break the center thing, they all also break, which kind of makes sense now that I think about it. All right, made it back. Now I gotta take out these guys, and then I'll most likely be able to take out the thing in the center safely. Wait a second. These feathers might actually have to do with the entity. That might be why that they're scattered around the ice temple, because the ice temple seems to be where the entity will be located, or maybe is located, I just don't know yet, and it has feathers on it, so it's probably not the deer. The entity is probably something else. But so far we have taken out all of the first floor enemies, and I think the second floor as well. So I'm just gonna chop this up, and then we'll go to the building in order to get some heat back. There we go. There's no way I have to break this down even further. Well, as long as as I can do it safely. There we go. Got everything. Gonna head over to the building now. Deer's coming out tonight too. So I'm gonna eat my stew, hold my flashlight out. Should be good though. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm gonna head back to the base. We're gonna put all this stuff in there, and then we're gonna get our fire up to level 6, and we're gonna see just how much there is out of the edge of the biome. All right, we have 3 gem of the forest right here. I'm also close to fire level 6, so I'm gonna chop down this wood when it grows in the morning, and we should be at the max level fire. But our fire is now max level, so we're gonna go check out the rest of the snow biome tomorrow, because right now it's about to turn nighttime in a minute. So I'm gonna go try to get the 3rd kid in that time. There we go. Got the key. Gotta do this fast. Wait a second. I opened the chest up here, and I think it spawned on the roof. It did. Okay, that is insane. Someone commented a long time ago, not that long ago, but a while ago, that whoever commented that, I appreciate you. All right, you know what? Just to finish the base, we're gonna go get the 4th kid, and then we'll explore the very edge of the ice biome. There we go. Got the 4th kid, and we got some iron armor. That's good. Also got some more furniture here, and so tonight we'll place that down, get the 4th kid, and then we should be good to go look at the ice biome. So let's see. We got some wooden chairs. I think we're gonna save those for now because I don't think we have a table. We do have hedgerows though, so we'll add that to the sides of the farm. Some fairy lights. We'll put that also at the farm. Blue signpost for the Kraken kid. Add some log benches around the fire, and there we go. That looks pretty good. I'm wondering if the deeper you go into the ice biome, maybe you get colder faster, because I'm noticing I'm getting cold pretty slowly out here, but it might be faster the deeper I go. Also wondering if you could chop these down. Okay, how much wood does it give you though? Just 3. Okay, I also want to open that chest down there, see if I can take out this polar bear, maybe get some pelt, and then also see what's in that chest. I think if I just poke the gun around like this, I should be good. Yeah, there we go. So let's see. There are cultists in here that might break out of their shells if I break this. I'm gonna let myself be too cold to oh wait, what? That was fast. I guess the good axe actually helps a lot. What in the world is an ice sword? What is this? Does it break this? Okay, it doesn't. But that is interesting. An ice sword. It might be more powerful than the spear, or it might be another version of the spear. But for right now, I need to go find some warmth. And that's not good. That is not good. Dude, I gotta be more careful. Dude, there's no way. There's no way. I have 1 rifle bullet and a ray gun. I'm out of bullets. I have no bullets. I have to hope he doesn't get in here. There we go. Okay. I am just barely safe in here. So now I have to make sure that I'm not gonna die if I go out here. So I have to go out to the right. I need to go find some warmth. I also need some polar bear pelt badly, because I do not like this. I'm hoping that with the polar bear pelt, I won't get cold at all. All right, I'm gonna make the next crafting bench. Then I'm gonna make the ammo crate, because I am running really low on ammo. I think I'm out completely. Wait a second. Do I not have a spear anymore? Did my spear turn into the ice sword? That is weird. I think it slows them too. It also does a lot of damage. Yeah, look how slow they're going. That is really nice. Maybe I could use that somehow. I don't know if it works on animals, but if it does, that'd be really helpful, because then I could use that on a woolly mammoth and then get the pelt. Or actually, I don't even think they have pelt. All right, I'm gonna test this out on a polar bear. See if this works. Does it slow the polar bear down? It doesn't. I might be able to use it on the polar bear though if I do this. It is working, but there we go. Okay, we did get the polar bear pelt. Now I just need 1 more. And if I don't have to spend too much ammo doing it, that'd be pretty good. But I do want to be careful. There we go. 2 polar bear pelts. Let's go craft our hat. We'll see how good it is, because this right now is level 4 and it's already decent. So level 6 might be very, very good, or it might just get rid of all the cold entirely. It also looks really cool. Okay, I still am losing some cold meter, but that is barely anything. So we're gonna go explore the outer edge and see what we can find. The mammoths though, the mammoths are really nice. Very cool looking, and they don't kill you, which is nice. This seems to be a new building. Check it out. Washing machine, fuel canister, chest in here, chairs, fan, and I think that's it. Yeah, it seems to be it. So I think there are 2 rarities of chests out here. There's the regular brown ones, and then there are also the hungry deers, who hopefully don't fit through this door. Looks like I'm holding a selfie stick for a vlog where I'm about to face my death. He got in. Wait, but he can't get out now. Okay, that should be good. There's Arctic foxes and alpha wolves, but if I just trail them around like this for the next 45 seconds, I should be good. And the polar bear hat is helping with the cold. Or maybe I can just go up here. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Well, here's another way to trap the deer if you ever want to do that. We're on day 80. Got a tire, cake, iron armor. These are always really nice. This triple ice pillar thing. Got another one right here. 2 engines and an oil barrel. There's an ice tower up there with a bell. In here, we got some stuff. Got another one of these buildings. I'm gonna go check out this tower. There is a cultist up here. There's also a chest, so I guess we're gonna try to get that. Should be a lot faster and a lot easier now with the polar bear hat and good axe. Yeah, there we go. What in the world is an ice axe? What is that? It doesn't one-shot trees. Doesn't even 3-shot trees. What's the point of this? Is this a weapon now too? Or maybe it's better at chopping out the ice chest. Yeah, this is way faster. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if it's better at chopping down trees, but it seems to be better at chopping out out ice, even though it seems to be made out of ice. I don't know how that works, but as long as it does. So we're gonna head back to the base, drop off all our loot, and then we'll come back. Most likely in the morning, though. I'm wondering if there are more ice tools, like an ice sack. I have no idea how that would work, so it's probably not a thing. All right, I think I've explored almost all of the entire ice biome, and it is pretty nice. There is a lot of loot. We've already got to fire level 6. There is a raid today, though, so I want to head back to the base. All right, raid is taken care of. We got 30 seconds left. There we go. 94 minutes. Let me know what you guys think about this update. I think it's actually pretty cool. Makes it easier for players who are better to go get loot quicker. And I do like that they're adding to the story and lore by adding something called an entity. So thanks for watching, subscribe, and click on this video right here.